Yes, hi, my name is 𝗏𝗏𝗿𝗀𝗀𝗀, and I'm here to welcome our speaker of the day, Mr. Vishwanath Biwalkar. He is somebody who I've personally known for almost all of my pranic healing journey. And the topic for today that he is going to speak to is something that is very close to his heart, which is compassion to action. So Vishwanath Biwalkar, he's been in the Pranic Healing School for the last 14 years. And he's been an active member of the Pranic Healing community from the beginning onwards of his Pranic Healing journey. He is also now a Pranic Healing instructor, and his passion for service extends to managing the Food for Hungry project, a role that he has been holding for the last 5 years and takes a personal interest in ensuring nourishment for those in need. He is also keen in spreading the teachings of Master 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗁 in the educational, and he has also spread or been key and instrumental in spreading about Super Brain Yoga to more than 20,000 students, promoting mental and physical well-being. He is also the founder of 𝗷𝗵𝗹𝗶 Foundation, which is an NGO committed to supporting the police department and creating awareness about community policing, cybercrime prevention, anti-narcotic efforts, and also enlightens people and teaches them about good touch and bad touch. So these are only few of the things that Vishwanath has done. And over the last few years, he also has an initiative along with the Forgiveness Club, where they provide soft skill training to needy aspirants, especially those from humble backgrounds, the ones who are not able to, expand on the requirements in today's day and time. It also includes providing education or vocational training to disabled orphans, residents of shelter homes, and this initiative has helped over 300 individuals secure job opportunities. And it was a brainchild of Vishwanath himself. So every time you meet Vishwanath, he's always thinking about how can he help people? How can he do this better? And the ones that know Vishwanath know that when they are in need, if they have any difficulty, they either message him or they call him and he has a solution for them. So I welcome Vishwanath. Thank you so much for being here with us. So over to you.
Hi all. Thank you so much, Godwin, for giving introduction and about the things my foundation and we all together as a Pranic Healing family have done. So I understand it's 10:20 now. I will just take you through what is selfless service, and we will keep this session in maybe 2 languages. हम हिंदी में भी बात करेंगे, कुछ करेंगे, और plus English also. So when we say selfless service, हमारे मन में क्या thought आता है? So पहला thought आता है, which is सेवा, कि we want to help somebody, okay, without having any expectation in return. So I know it is very difficult in these days, but yes, that's what seva is up to. Now, you will ask me how we can get engaged ourselves in this kind of selfless services, because we want to do, sometime there is some procrastination, or we need some push कि क्या करें, कैसे शुरू करें, क्या करना है, so सबसे पहले हम क्या कर सकते हैं? बहुत one of the easiest ways we can identify our skills and interest. हमारे पास क्या skill है? मैं can I do good in teaching? Can I do good in cooking, organizing? कोई technical skills है मेरे पास, मैं उसमें अच्छा कर सकता हूँ क्या? अगर वो आपको interest करता है, हम उसमें कर सकते हैं. इफ यू, अगर आपका कोई किसी चीज के प्रति कंपैशन है या पैशन है, ऑफ एजुकेशन, हेल्थ, एनवायरनमेंट, तो वो आप आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हो दैट ओके, आई डू समथिंग इन दिस। ओके, अब ये शुरू कैसे करें? ठीक है, तो शुरू करने के लिए वी कैन डू अ स्मॉल एक्ट्स ऑफ काइंडनेस। ज्यादा कुछ बड़ा नहीं करना है, आई नो गॉडविन ने मेरा बहुत बड़ा इंट्रोडक्शन दिया है, एंड आई डोंट वांट कि लोग सोचे कि अरे ये कैसे करता है और क्या आप करे करके। बट आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू ऑल कि स्मॉल एक्ट ऑफ काइंडनेस भी बहुत इनफ होता है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपके अगर नेबरहुड में कोई सीनियर सिटीजन रहते हैं, एंड दे कैनॉट वॉक एंड दे जस्ट नीड मे बी अ ग्रोसरी, कुछ मेडिसिन चाहिए, तो हम उनकी हेल्प कर सकते हैं। ये जब आप एक्ट करोगे ना, तो आप भी अंदर से बहुत अच्छा महसूस करोगे, ठीक है मैंने किसी को आज हेल्प की, किसी को ग्रोसरी ला के दी। फिर if you want to, you see that there is any particular school or any NGO who needs, clothes, so you can donate the clothes, you can give food to the shelter homes, कोई charitable organization है उन्हें कर सकते हैं। As a pranic healer, you can do one of the great small act of kindness, and that is introduction to meditation on twin hearts। आपके आजू बाजू में जहां जहां आपको यू फील दैट कि यहाँ पे आप कुछ कर सकते हैं, तो द बेस्ट वे इज टू स्प्रेड द मेडिटेशन ऑफ ट्विन हार्ट्स। अब मैं ये जब सब कह रहा हूं ना, तो आपको लगेगा ये कैसे पॉसिबल है, ये क्या बोल रहा है, ये हो सकता है क्या? तो किसी ने ना एक खूब कहा है, एक कहावत है जो मैं आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहूंगा कि माना कि घना अंधेरा है, माना कि घना अंधेरा है, पर दिया लगाना कहाँ मन, राइट? सो हम जानते हैं कि आजू बाजू में घना अंधेरा है, लोग ये सब नहीं सोचते, पर हम शुरुआत हमसे ही कर सकते हैं। एक छोटा सा दिया क्यों ना आप लगा के शुरू करें। फिर वॉट एवर वी कैन डू, वी कैन वॉलंटियर अवर टाइम। अभी किस चीज के लिए आप आपका टाइम वॉलंटियर करोगे? तो अगेन यू कैन गो टू सम एनजीओज, शेल्टर होम्स, हॉस्पिटल में जा सकते हैं। आपके आजू बाजू में इफ यू हैव एनी ऑर्फनेजेस, ओल्ड एज होम, you can go there. You also know now this era is of a technology, and these days, in the era of technology, there are advantage and also disadvantage of the technology. And one of the imminent problem that we all are facing, it can be a danger also, you can say, is of a cyber crime. So why not get aware about cyber crime? Because आप सब लोग बड़ी मेहनत से इतना पैसा इकट्ठा करते हो, दिन भर आप मेहनत करते हो, और मान लीजिए एक स्पर ऑफ मोमेंट आता है जब हम कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं या हमें ट्रैप किया जाता है, और उस साइबर क्राइम इसमें हम उस ट्रैप में फंस जाते हैं एंड वी लूज आवर मनी, राइट? सो इट्स ऑलवेज बेटर that that we get engaged in such activities, and we can help the community, also help our police department. Then you can also get participated in some community projects। अगर लगता है कि अरे बाप रे ये साइबर क्राइम, ये सब जो सब कह रहा है थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है, ठीक है, आप नॉर्मल क्लीन अप ड्राइव्स होते हैं, गार्डन को हम क्लीन कर सकते हैं, नेचर को क्लीन कर सकते हैं, हम बीचेस को क्लीन कर, सिर्फ पार्टिसिपेट करें। देयर आर सो मेनी फाउंडेशन दिस डेज हु कम्स अप विद, तो आपको थोड़ा सा समय देना है, तब it will help you, you can be a part of such thing। Now this is rainy season going on, so the tree plantation can be one of the best activity which you can get into। Now you can also, ये कुछ चीजें हैं जो मैंने आपको बताई कि जहां आप पार्टिसिपेट हो सकते हैं, you can get participate। You can also support to some of the educational projects। There are very few, there are also many people, many students basically we can say, who are completely deprived from the educational, the supplies which they need, like books, technology, they are not getting it, maybe others are getting। So there are many municipal corporation schools where I have personally visited and I have seen that they really don't have even uniform। So we can help them to such students from municipal corporation or Jilla Parishad school, or a school which is in a rural area where really they don't have anything। This will really help you, or you will also feel, you have done something. Now, apart from this, maybe donating and bringing, if you, apart from that, और कुछ आपको करना है. So in this group of, or maybe everyone who has joined now, many of you will be professional. Like you will have a professional skills, like legal, like you would have done LLB, or you will be from a medical field. You have some technical expertise into the computer, into counseling. So we can, provide help to the underprivileged communities who even cannot afford these services. These services are very costly these days, and if you are able to support them, I'm sure they will give you really lot of blessings, and you yourself will also feel, very much, you will have a good feeling that you have supported somebody. Now, I would like to say one more quote. भाई ये सब मैंने आपको बता दिया, but एक और quote मुझे लगता है कि मैं आप सबके साथ शेयर करूं. और मतलब एक छोटा सा एक्ट हमें करना है, एक्ट ऑफ काइंडनेस, कंपैशन एंड सेल्फलेस सर्विस. तो उससे रिलेटेड थोड़ा सा एक कोट है जो मैं आप सबके साथ शेयर करना चाहूंगा. किसी ने खूब कहा है कि मंजिलें उन्हीं को मिलती है, मंजिलें उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है. मंजिलें उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है. पंखों से क्या होता है, हौसलों से उड़ान. तो एक छोटा सा हौसला हमें बनाना है कि मैं किसी ना किसी को सपोर्ट करूंगा. I'll make a difference in somebody's life. When we start thinking that, I'm sure definitely yes, or we will be motivated to. Now, what can be the certain acts of compassion? कि आप क्या कर सकते हैं एटलीस्ट कि किसी को compassion feel हो. In this competitive world, जहां पे किसी के पास बिल्कुल भी समय नहीं है किसी के बारे में समझने का, सुनने का, उस वक्त समझिए कि आपके बाजू में कोई ओल्ड एज होम है या आपके नेबर में कोई सीनियर सिटीजन है. आप बस उनके पास जा सकते हैं, उनका सुन सकते हैं. एंड नॉट ओनली सीनियर सिटीजन, एनी फ्रेंड who is very very depressed, and आप एटलीस्ट वो जो डिप्रेस होगा ना उसके पास जाइए, उन्हें एक इमोशनल सपोर्ट ऑफर कीजिए. इफ यू रियली डू दैट इमोशनल सपोर्ट आल्सो, आई एम श्योर दिस इज अ वेरी पावरफुल फॉर्म ऑफ सर्विस. सो दैट्स व्हाट आई थिंक. अगेन इन अभी वो कैसा है ना, आई मीन वी डिसाइड दैट वी आर गोइंग टू डू एक्ट ऑफ कंपैशन और एक्ट ऑफ काइंडनेस. देयर इज समथिंग वी कॉल, वी शुड डू a random act of kindness. मतलब वो बता के नहीं या प्लान करके नहीं, बस हो जाता है. So I can share you an example. In my life, I was knowing somebody who was preparing for a chartered accountant. I mean his studies, and he was from a rural village, and his parents were labor in that village. और वो ये city में आया था, से पढ़ना था, and he wanted. I mean, I got to know from somebody कि वो दोपहर को खाना ही नहीं खाता. I mean, he used to not eat because he is not having money. But the moment I got to know, my group got to know, we offered him a meal for entire year. हमने कहा कि आपका जब तक ये चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट का स्टडी पूरा नहीं होता है, हर दिन का जो खाना आपका दोपहर या रात का होगा वो हम आपको स्पॉन्सर करेंगे, but you focus on your studies. Then there can be also the instance like कि किसी की कोई नीडी पर्सन है, उनकी डेथ हो जाती है. I have really seen some people कि जहाँ पे उन्हें उनके फ्यूनरल के अरेंजमेंट्स के लिए तक पैसे नहीं थे. And then that is again a random act, कि when we know, हमें सोचना नहीं चाहिए कि अच्छा किसी के फ्यूनरल का अरेंजमेंट करना है तो मैं इसको पैसे दूं या नहीं दूं. We have to give. We have to verify. Yes, मैं ऐसे नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि इमोशंस में ये करना है, but yes, we can verify and we can give. In our day, in day-to-day activities, maybe the simple thing हम करते, we travel from a lift, we see a lift man sitting, we see a housekeeping people around us. हम just उनसे चेक कर सकते हैं कि कैसे हैं आप, आपने खाना खाया क्या, did you had your food, आपकी शिफ्ट कौन सी है. This will really make them feel so good कि हमारे बारे में कोई तो सोच रहा है, they are thinking about us, they are asking about us. So these are also the act of, some kindness which we can do. I every time share this example, and maybe here also I will share. This is again one of the, you can say the moment we are running where, which I will share now with you. Now what happens every day in the morning, हमारे घर में हमारे दरवाजे की बेल बजती है, कोई दरवाजा हमारे घर से कोई दरवाजा खोलता है और पीछे से आवाज आता है, कौन है दरवाजे पे? और दरवाजे पे होते हैं हमारे सफाई सेवक। ठीक है, हमारे सफाई सेवकों को बहुत सारे लोग सफाई सेवक नहीं कहते, वो क्या कहते हैं चिल्ला के, कचरे वाला है। which I feel sometimes, हम क्यों उन्हें कचरे वाला कहते? कचरा तो हम करते हैं, वो हमारा कचरा लेके जाते हैं, तो हम वो कचरे वाले नहीं हुए। बट ये धीरे धीरे चेंज होगा, ये एकदम से चेंज नहीं होगा, इट विल टेक अ टाइम। सो मैंने शुरुआत की है कि ठीक है, मैं उन्हें सफाई सेवक कहूंगा कि आप सफाई के लिए हमें हेल्प करते हैं। तो ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें हैं कि जहां पे हम एक्ट ऑफ काइंडनेस दिखा सकते हैं, एक्ट ऑफ कंपैशन दिखा सकते हैं। यू कैन ऑल्सो पार्टिसिपेट इन सम डोनेशन ड्राइव्स। Now, while doing all this, how should be your mindset? How should be your approach? So we should maybe have empathy, and whatever we do, we should do consistently. Now, मैंने कहा कि empathy होनी चाहिए. In that, we have to put ourselves into the shoes of other person. कि उसके क्या चैलेंज होंगे, उनके क्या नीड्स होंगे, ये हमें समझने पड़े। ओके, एंड when we do this, we have to be very humble. हमने किसी को कुछ दिया तो हमें तुरंत हम आकांक्षा करेंगे कि अब हमें recognition चाहिए, then it will be little challenging. Okay, now I will just share with you all about some famous personalities, who have dedicated their life towards selfless service of a society and the compassion they have shown towards the people. I'm sure आप लोगों ने भी इनके बारे में जरूर सुना ही होगा, but this role models have touched, moved and inspired me. To my life, I really feel that they have really touched, moved and inspired. So one of the example I can say about Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa was very much compassionate. She had, established the organization who was serving to the hungry, sick, homeless people with lot of compassion. They even had established an organization where, the people who are in their final days, कि अभी उनकी death बहुत almost near है, उनके प्रति comfort, care कैसे करें, इसके लिए वो करते थे. Second person I would like to share you, maybe you all would have heard about him, is respected our Baba Amteji. He's a renowned Indian social worker and activist who has a compassionate service towards the leprosy patient and marginal communities. He has really done a fantastic work for them. There is one more person about whom, I would like to share with you, who is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, a renowned scientist, a former president of India. He's remembered for his contribution in Indian space and missile programs. He has compassionately inspired young people, and his compassion and his deep commitment is into the education, science, and public service. Lot of compassionate acts he has done. Another person about whom I would like to share something is Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. He was a visionary scientist and father of Indian space program. His acts of compassion has also closely linked to the commitment of science, technology for benefit of society. And then I would also like to share something about Dr. 𝗪𝗔 Kurian. He was a pioneer in a white revolution in India. His compassionate acts were deeply rooted in his commitment to improve the lives of dairy farmers, right? आपने सबने अमूल का तो नाम सुना ही होगा, right? तो डॉक्टर 𝗪𝗔 कुरियन का इसमें बहुत बड़ा योगदान. Now I come to the heart of Pranic killers. बस इनका नाम सुन के हमारा दिल इतना बड़ा हो जाता है, and उनके acts of compassion, कितने कहो? None other than our Guru, Grandmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏, a founder of modern pranic healing and erratic yoga. Grandmaster 𝗀𝗀𝗃 a compassion. We talk about his compassion. We all have definitely heard the way he used to distribute blankets on the streets of Manila to the people sleeping in the cold winter, giving food, giving a huge tip to the bell boys, the waiters. वो नहीं सोचते थे कि bell boy है, waiter है, मैं गिन के दूं. वो बहुत उन्हें देते थे compassionately. Master 𝗀𝗀 का, Master 𝗀𝗀 is one of the story I remember. It goes to 2006 when Grandmaster 𝗀𝗀𝗃 found that there were two sisters who would take a turn to step out of the house and do their daily course because उनके पास सिर्फ one pair of clothing था. मतलब उनके पास एक ही साड़ी थी जिसके कारण अगर उन्हें घर के बाहर पड़ता था तो वो turn by turn जाते. This समय, the time Master 𝗀𝗀𝗃 understood this movement or understood about them, he was so moved with this situation that he had sent 62,000 saris to the families and other women in a similar condition across the country. And there are many, many more things that Grandmaster 𝗀𝗀𝗃 has done out of compassion, for food for hungry, legal assistance, so many things. So this is what I feel. With consent of time, I will not extend more, but this is my humble request to you all that we can have a compassion, we can try for selfless service and be kind to the people in the society. Thank you so much. If any one of you have any questions, you can ask, or else we can conclude for today.
Upasana has her hand. Yeah.
Yes, Upasana.
Good evening, sir. Atma Namaste.
Good evening, Atma Namaste.
Yeah, I have a question that whether a twin heart meditation can help us to find missing things, like, for example, my laptop, where it is, I don't know. So is it helpful in that as well?
Directly it cannot, but as you do twin heart meditation, it helps you to make your mind calm, peaceful, and maybe through that, something you may, you may get a direction, but I am not directly like, you take something and you get it. So through twin heart meditation, getting a lost thing, directly you cannot get. That is what is my experience.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I have one more question.
Yes.
Is a detachment isolation?
Detachment is something, that you, so for example, in pranic healing, we bless certain thing and we detach from the result. So isolation is you are completely isolated by that. And in the detachment, you don't think about the result. You are completely detached. You bless and you detach yourself away from that. That you say, okay, what was supposed to be done, I have done. Now I'm detached and I'm waiting that maybe something good may happen.
Yeah, that we can stay detached with our job, with our occupation and all, with materialistic things. But what about relations?
In relationship also, we should not have too much of detachment, because when in relation we have so much of attachment, like if your expectation are not getting fulfilled, you will be in a not good situation. So
detachment is necessary.
Yeah, we should practice the detachment.
But finally, it will end into isolation.
Not necessary. So as I said, we are not thinking about the result. You cannot be a lonely ranger. You have to have people in your life, but we don't have to be detached to them. That okay, anybody you love, as you were asking about the family, you have to let go that person and set free. If he is made for you, he will come back to you. This is what again I believe.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Atma Namaste.
Thank you. Atma Namaste. Lakshmi ji, I think, has a question. Yes, Lakshmi ji.
Yes, may I ask a question?
Yes, Lakshmi ji, please.
This is regarding your contribution, your connection with the police organization. I think
Right.
while introducing you, he mentioned something. I got a little interested in that. I said, let me know what you're doing, if you don't
Right.
mind.
Yeah, I definitely don't mind. So currently I am working with Thane Police and in their community policing and creating awareness related to the cybercrime, anti-narcotics, and bridging the gap between public and police. These are the activities that currently I am doing, maybe almost from last 14 years.
Okay, okay. Like the friends of the police.
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay, okay. Anything relating to pranic healing? I thought there was something special.
So for pranic healing also we are doing, like we are conducting twin-heart meditation in all the police stations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have done that.
And they're participating.
Very, very much participating. They are very receptive. So 1 month before, 1 year before, we also did the meditation on twin hearts and introduction to pranic healing with the crime branch department also. So they joined us. So we also had a same thought that they will not stay. So ideally our time, which we have decided was around 1 hour. And it went eventually up to 2 hours. And they were still there. And they were listening about pranic healing, its miracles, and twin hearts, and so on.
Okay. Okay, that's really wonderful, I thought. Yeah, sir. Lovely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You're inspiring me. Let me try at my end.
Definitely, you can take my number from organizer. I even have some videos, some pictures, which I will share with you. If you are not part of, let's say, Maharashtra state or a city, you can.
I'm in Pune. I'm in Pune.
So you can show to your local police also that see, this is done in Mumbai or this is done in Thane. Can we also do it at our place? And that way you can, request them.
Sure, sure. I'll try. I make an effort on my side, right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Please
you so much.
Share.
Sure, sure.
Please do share. Yes.
Yes, yes. So thank you all for your support. Maybe we'll close. Godwin, if in case you want to drop my mobile number, you can put it on the chat because I cannot see if anyone want to contact for any initiatives. I will type it for everyone. Okay. Okay, I put my number. So you can save that number and you can get back to me if you have any queries or you want to be part of any service project. But we will request you, please keep posted to our organizers, that is the Forgiveness Club, because with them jointly we do all the projects. So thank you so much to all of you. Thank you. Take care. Good night.
Thank you, Vishwanath, for the amazing talk. You definitely inspired a lot of people today and could feel a lot of emotional connect as well. So thank you for taking the time out and for the lovely, lovely talk and for sharing about Master Chokoksui. That's something that even I did not know. So thank you so much. And we know that you're coming on 2 more days. So looking forward to that. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.